Have a bat first, but both captains, as you can see, they're happy with the result of the toss. Now then, Abhinav is alongside me. You can talk us through the sides. It is, well, you can use all 15. It'll be interesting to see how the captains use their players.
Yeah, good evening to the viewers as well. I have a feeling that India will look to use their first 11. Washington Sundar still not available, going through rehab. Jasprit Bumrah is not around. I have a feeling Arshdeep and maybe Kuldeep or Harshit Rana might not bat. Otherwise, all the other guys will get a nice hit out in the middle, considering they're batting first. But admission from Surya Kumar Yadav, a big one, that Abhishek Sharma will open with Ishan Kishan and not Sanju Shamson.
Yeah, I specifically asked him that early on, just to sort of establish where we were with that.
From the South African perspective as well, Nick, considering they're playing 3 games out in Ahmedabad.
Away with that one. It's an interesting point actually, because touring sides who come to India, you have 2 choices. You either stick to your strengths, and what a shot, what an opening. Dismissed, goes all the way, first boundary 6 of the innings, and there's going to be plenty more. Great comeback. That's what you want to see from your big, tall, fast bowler who's just been belted back over his head for 6. You want to see the response of the left-hander. It's exactly what he does, but he gets a little too tight, and that is the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Slidell, I think, has used the toe ball twice. He's going to have to use it plenty more, but what a start. 14 without loss.
That's the biggest shift as far as inch.
Now, as a stifled appeal, nothing from Marco Jansen, a little bit from behind. They'll all have their little match-ups. Over pitch, and you get belted back over your head. 1 bounce for Ishan Kishan will not let you get away with anything slightly loose. There he goes again. Vacant leg side, just picked up, dispatched. And if it's not Lungi and Gidi that gets hit out of the... I think he's gone Yorker again there, or tried to go Yorker, didn't quite work out, but I think that's a good idea. 3 gone, 30 without loss. Boshed back over Bosch's head, and this time just 1 bounce. Corbin Bosch is a very useful performer, been seen in the IPL last year. Wonderful, beautiful ball striking, the very best of Abhishek Sharma. Now he's joining in the fun, and India are beginning to motor on. That's where he has to be, and even that will fly away off the outside edge.
Got lucky there.
Excellent, terrific comeback, perfect length. A few problems there. 4 gone, 44 without loss. And the ball keeps going further and further. Nokia just welcomed with a little nonchalant clip over deep extra cover. Now he's
hitting him.
Gone a long way, biggest of the night so far, just helped on its way. 6 more to Ishan Kishan.
And that's the thing with pace,
but if you continue to bowl in that line and length, that will continue to happen, and that is the problem. Belted, absolutely belted, with disdain. He did go for the Yorker, he hasn't got any cover, that is the problem. No cover. Oh well, would you believe it? It's not going for Norkia, but it is for Ishan Kishan. He can't quite believe it.
These opening batters. And there we go again. Kishan in the slot says thank you very much. Quinama Parker, welcome to India.
Tilak Verma. We'll be focusing on him. Spent a few weeks away from the game. Does not waste much time. There's no man out there in the deep, not maybe enough for it to go all the way. There's a fielder workload. There's still time for the fielder to get there. Make those adjustments.
Yeah, place to break that spell. And that's what Ngidi's done so far very well this over. That's the end of the over, 89 for 1. A little bit of off break. There you go. Spinning into you, it doesn't matter where it's spinning from, it's spinning out of the ground. Tilak Varma. He's done it again, that's a good length. And although Tilak's managed to get it around the corner, he's going to get 2. It's good fielding by Kwenema Parker. That's a bit.
Misses out on that occasion. Dot ball to end the 8th.
By Nokia.
Surya loves to take on that angle. Couple of men converging, and they'll watch the ball sail over. Game on, ready for the shuffles across, shorter, sharper. They should be ducks that one away. There is a fielder who do well to stop the boundary.
Shot. Absolutely bludgeoned. This is aggressive batting at its absolute best.
Is there another one? This is sailing over the ropes into the hospitality section. Wanted to go for a big wild slog. Gets an inside edge.
Yeah, no, you have to. You leave the ego at the door. That's the first thing you do.
Tilak Varma makes a whole lot of room for himself and dispatches that ball into the point region for the second. Surya would like to. It's the second time. The second time in this innings. It's the inside edge that's been kept busy. One against Markram, now against Janssen. There is a fielder who spent some time, but he's let that go. Corbin Bosch was the man. Had a look. Nokia that stands out. A lot of power generated, beats the fielder, and still has enough to go past the boundary.
Whatever length they bowl.
Knocks him over. That's clipped the leg stump. It's taken everyone by surprise. Tilak Varma. Ball round his legs. Slowed it down, but Akshar Patel had enough time to read it and dispatch it.
Lovely swing.
Not off the sweet spot. It still almost had enough to go. Loves that area. Absolutely loves it. It's a pickup shot that is very, very trendy.
They can.
Shuffles across, but there's enough time for the fielder to settle under it. No mistake this time around. Waited for the batter, saw him come out. But the third time, there's an edge.
Pitch.
He'll keep strike. Rinku Singh. Kagi Surabara back in the attack. Rinku Singh does not waste a moment. The blink of an eye, there's another one that's travelled over the boundary.
It's classic Rinku, isn't it? Because of all those reasons. Well, things are definitely going the way of the men in blue tonight. They've had a number of edges that have gone quickly. It is that sort of surface as well.
And an uppercut this time. Watched it right till the end. And she's sailed over the third man region. Try to keep it away from Akshar. Two fielders.
Death overs for South Africa. Oh, just a bit of a misfield, and he's got the old lie down on the pitch.
Terrific over from Corbin Bosch. Just 5 of it, 200 for 3.
Or the outside, it lights up. Give the umpires a better idea whether it's wide or not. You know, like plates.
I think Surya Kumar Yadav's basically. Another miss for Rinku Singh. Just the 3 runs from the Ngidi over. Doesn't go the distance. Tristan Stubbs makes no mistake, and Rinku Singh's innings comes to an end. First wicket for Andrik Nokia.
Yeah, it's not how you start, but how you finish. Nokia is coming.
Hardik Pandya. And one hand is all he needs to clear the boundary. First ball 6 for the swashbuckling all-round. Great call there. Executed to perfection as well. Afghanistan posted. There he goes once again. Hardik Pandya. It's just too easy at the moment for him. Beautiful. Akshar Patel flaying his hands at that one and gets the desired power. Bit of a release shot for
Aiden, please. Just lock yourself up. Hardik Pandya. Oh, just the power. There's so
great execution. Superb comeback from Rabada, but still 17. High in the air, an opportunity, spills it. To make matters worse, it of the ball. Makes him pay immediately, does Hardik Pandya. Yet another maximum. Flat this one.
absolutely.
Shot again. Opportunity once more. Marco Jansen coming round. Pouches it comfortably. So nice little cameo comes to an end. Not before the entertainment. To face the final ball. Good bounce. The umpire thinks about the wide for a second. But I think that's a... The South African bowlers will be much happier with a cool down than the warm-up. Get into the ice bath as soon as possible. Let's head to Ahmedabad.
Well, South Africa will know that during this competition, if they're to run deep as they did in the last one, there are going to be times where they're going to have to chase a target like this. I think he's a really intuitive bowler, but I think he's someone who...
I think he's got a big heart. Just the last T20 game against New Zealand, went for 14.
Not the middle of the bat, but the middle of the hand, and Arshdeep completes what is an outstanding first over. It's not going to be Linda's night, it's... Beautiful shot, excellent shot. Not an easy shot to play because Hardik will walk back thinking I didn't do a terrific amount wrong there. That's the ball he wanted to bowl, no win. That's not bad either. Markram is tucking in to Hardik Pandya at the moment.
Yeah, that's how good.
Oh, short and gets dispatched, 6-6-6. Markram is motoring, South Africa are getting going. And Sky... The middle of the bat, but plenty enough of it, just goes, I think, all the way. It's been a six fest all night, really. It really has. Timing, and it will go for 4. Boundary fest continues. Beauty, absolute beauty. Play that if you can, and he can't. Even in the form. Swatted away. And swatted away with great effect. Aidan Markram is finding the boundary. He's in a lot of pain.
You see always.
Oh, just enough elevation, just for a moment. I thought Rickleton had found mid-on, but the timing just about... Situation. That'll go all the way this time. So Harshit Rana is being harshly dealt with. And this is exactly what South Africa... Elevation just enough, timing good enough as well. Not the middle of the bat, but boundaries continue to flow here. And Markram is playing a very...
Coming in as we're entering into the summer.
And I was going to say, interestingly enough, this is a good pickup shot, this by Rickleton. It's going to go for a couple bounces for. Reason why South Africa are sitting without. Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about. Fortunately for Rickleton, it is a bit of a thick...
Slot sweep, backs himself to play that shot, and he's executed that well.
Once.
Gives it a little more flight, but Rickleton goes one better. 2 sixes to finish the over, 81 for 2. Waits for the slow one. Missed it for just a moment. Tilak Verma had long off, but still had enough time to recover. And
lovely shot, David Miller. Just leaning back.
now India go to Varun Chakravarti. The very first ball, not a clue. Ishan Kishan will do the rest. A number 1 bowler in T20 cricket.
Occasion. We just have to see in this warm-up game if he's able to put that aside and score some runs. End of the. This may be. Oh, I think it's out. Actually, a little inside edge. Yes, umpire has raised his finger. That's a good catch by Ishan Kishan. Inside edge
to play. He's going to have to play it slightly differently. That is the way that he's going to have to play, even though it's the guy at the other end, because they need that and plenty more.
Ball a loopy one. He'll get a boundary, Jason Smith. To Varun Chakravarti.
Yeah, he has a lot of skills, doesn't he? Varun Chakravarti should have probably done.
Been playing a lot of T20 rates. Makes some space, clears a front leg, and starts off the proceedings with a crisp boundary.
Yeah,
Found a switch in his batting. The way he's smashing the ball right now, you can tell that this is not a player who puts extra cover. Gives the ball some air, and this is the fielder that's just been pushed back. Come close to the 30-yard circle and get his man. A well-planned wicket. That's exactly what...
Shivam Dube welcomed into the attack by Marco Jansen. And that's gone the distance. Yeah, but the way this man's hitting it at the moment. That's the biggest one of the night. Marco Jansen dispatches it.
you become just a little bit of a toe edge thereby. You've got a champion player.
He finishes the over with a boundary. 22 coming off that Dube over, 164 for 6. Franchise form. Down the leg side, and Tristan Stubbs gets his first boundary in India.
It's a big chance of getting a wicket now.
And there he gets his wicket. Big swing across the line, misses it completely, Marco Jansen. And Abhi
On coming down the wicket, so this is a great shot by Stubbs. He's mishit a couple, but that could be the biggest thing.
high in the air, opportunity, no, sails over Sanju Samson. Make that 6-6-6.
Happen again tonight. Playing a handy knock, getting 45 of 21. South Africa want to lose this game. India.
क्या बात है हाजी गुलाम यदीन जजूबे की तरफ भी 1000 रुपये इनाम है शाबाश जाफरी छोले है लालिया लाला बैग लखमो शाबाश शाबाश खबो शाबाश है जी है आप तो वजह जी मार समीला